a big night and a big moment for her. Just want to welcome in our Pacific Island viewers. Great to have your company. Also across the Tasman, Channel 10. G'day.
How's it going, mate?
Here we go, Laura Langman back in that wing attack position.
Yes, Henry just turning, and when she had the ball there, and pushing the defender away just to show that the distance was too close. Black armbands being worn by the New Zealand team tonight as sadly Marie Bounded lost her mother-in-law.
There was a fantastic turnover there, created by Bianca Chatfield, picked up by Monia Gerard. Australia with the first break of pass. And I must admit, a tear in the eye when I saw Katrina Grant out on court. Of course, one of my Steel teammates, and a fantastic defensive effort there.
Yeah, interesting, Jenny May. Both teams going back off their centre passes. There's lots of pressure off the front from both defensive lines.
So the Silver Ferns take one from Australia.
This is an area that New Zealand had no problems the other evening, was off that centre pass off. They were coming off the line strong with this combination of Langman and Van Dijk. Even though Van Dijk's so tall, she is very quick.
Lovely, fantastic pass there from Langman. She knows her magic teammate well. Defensive heads were down, she let it go. Great to see that confidence coming from Langman.
And lovely little roll from Maria Tutaya on the baseline.
Yes, we just saw a little hesitation in the feed on Wednesday night, didn't we, from the New Zealand Silver Ferns? Just perhaps a little bit tentative, a little bit nervous, perhaps, wanting to maintain possession, but sometimes you can be overly cautious.
Great work there from Julie Seymour. Putting pressure on her opposite, Natalie Von Berto. Short passing between the Silver Ferns, making sure of it. And what a wonderful crowd these players get to play in front of. 6,000 here tonight.
Yes, it must be fantastic for these Silver Ferns to come out to this crowd. The crowd on Wednesday night was a little bit subdued, but these guys here tonight are really pumped.
Well, we know what the crowd can do. Just look at last night's game for the Warriors. The home crowd brought them home. Let's see if they can do it here tonight.
Yes, a marvellous arena for the netball, the Victor Arena. And a good crowd in.
Beautiful roll from Cox there. The ball just a linear straight from Green. Casey Williams was nowhere to be seen on that one. Let's just take a look at this pass from Green. It was the right idea, just pushed probably a little bit too far for Cox. Monia Gerard, do you think she's happy? Really?
Very good start for New Zealand, and the centre pass off as well. Then it's all about maintaining possession and holding the lead. Good understanding, lovely little pass and cut, or give and get, whatever you like to call it, between Maria Tutaya and Eileen Van Dijk. Left the post open for the drive.
And you've got to say, this is the perfect start for the Silver Ferns.
And that was the little give and get play. Look at the work the defence are doing for the Silver Ferns. They're really closing down the middle of the court there on defence, forcing it wide. And what they'll be looking for tonight is to try and get a bit of lifted ball for Williams and Grant. They're both players that will go for the ball in flight. Again, Langman very quick off the line, isn't she, on the centre pass?
Green call for the contact. Nice little fake there from Tutai to find Van Dijk.
And a good rebound.
Tutai sitting on at 5 from 5 so far in this quarter.
Bring the fans back about. Yes.
Great hustle there from Grant.
Thank you, please. Yes.
Doesn't pull the clocks though.
The mid work.
Fantastic work by Monia Gerard, just hassling all the way. Let's see if Australia can convert this. Oh.
Splitting the circle nicely there, the Australian shooters.
Yes, easy space, wasn't it? The defence just dropped back and gave that nice little run.
And I guess that's what you'll get with a new combination in that defensive end.
Yes, it's just developing an understanding, isn't it? Bit of chatter. They need to talk to each other, and it's Williams that's going to have to take control. She's vice-captain, of course, of this side. Casey Williams, joint vice-captain with Laura Langman.
Yes, thanks.
So she's certainly now, even at her tender age, a senior member at the defence end. Now Australia creeping back. Didn't release within the 3 seconds, was stranded with it a bit, wasn't she? Could have offloaded a bit sooner, I felt, back to Langman, who was on offer.
Pauline Henry just going offside there.
Right there.
Monia Gerard's looking at the umpire, waiting for the contact call.
Do you think Chris Campbell's been listening to Norma Plummer? There seems to be a lot of whistle down this end of the court.
She likes to stir it up, Norma, doesn't she?
Yes.
Been lots of comment about in the papers today about the umpiring from Norma Plummer, saying that she felt that the New Zealand defence got away with a little too much hip and knee.
For the Ferns.
And this is a side we're used to. Australia down by 5, but they're back in this game, just down by 1.
Structuring.
Intimidation from Williams is called by Chris Campbell.
Lovely little move from Irene Van Dijk on the line.
Yes, a pity it wasn't called advantage there. You know, the play had gone, and Maggie Duplessis just calling the ball back stops the momentum and flow for the Silver Ferns. Ruth Aiken and assistant coach Waimarama Taumanu, just her second test with the side. Waimarama.
Yes.
Ruth Aiken's also come under a little bit of criticism this week, just with all the juggling of players.
Yes.
One way to shut up the critics is to win.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Australia, though, just seem to be finding their rhythm, but Casey Williams certainly wasn't going to give that rebound up.
Well, that's an area where New Zealand were very strong on Wednesday night as well on their rebounds, and again leading the rebound count.
Yeah, Natalie Von Berto far too close, within 3 foot.
Ferns already. Those rebounds last night were from Casey Williams, didn't get converted, but that one went in.
Yes, and that's the change. The 22 turnovers and only 8 converted the other evening, so that's certainly an area they'll want to pick up.
Oh, Silver Ferns, yeah, that's a turnover.
Yes.
Laura Langman took the penalty where it wasn't supposed to be, so therefore it's an automatic turnover.
Yes, she'd already set where the penalty was, hadn't she? And then she handed the ball over.
Now she's penalising Maria Tutai again, saying you can't move before the penalty is taken, so I'm advancing it all the way up to the centre circle.
I just hope these umpires don't spoil the flow of the game for both teams.
Yes, I think they let it flow the other evening, but then it didn't have the same speed or intensity that it seems to have already in this first quarter tonight.
Oh, Casey Williams, easy.
Great work from Williams. Brilliant with the away arm.
That was
Cox
amazing
thinking
work
she was going to get the call.
from Casey.
Langman doing a great job finding the circle edge. Just staying a little deeper tonight on attack, isn't she? And I think that was a problem they had.
Tutai was her first miss of the evening, but she made sure she got it back. Great work being shown by the 21-year-old.
And they get away with that little offload again in the shooting circle.
There we go, she puts the shot up and misses it, but determined to get the ball back, and she does.
And that's the other thing that Ruth Aiken was calling for. Everybody on defence. I must have a full court defensive effort. And it starts right with Maria Tutai.
Holding, goal defence.
So that was a good change from attack onto defence. Cox on the baseline. Cox not having a happy time under the circle, has she? 1 from 3. And that has been an area that's been so solid in her game during the ANZ Championship, her shooting. Casey Williams, brilliant in the air.
Don't step inside.
Great turnover for the Silver Ferns.
Go defense, you're holding onto her. Penalty pass or shot. You go defense, you're holding onto her.
Monia Gerard
Goalkeeper
pulled for
obstruction,
holding.
closer, both out of play, get away.
She is not a happy camper. Look at that place.
Yeah, 4 contacts so far from Gerard.
That's it now, enough.
Mind you, Grant at the other end has had 6.
Misunderstanding there between Bomberto and Green. Silver Ferns.
Vantage obstruction, wing attack.
Oh, lovely pass threaded through between the 2 defenders.
Vantage obstruction, Spencer.
Chatfield does well in the air. Read that beautifully, that the space not quite held well enough by Van Dijk.
Impressed with the Silver Ferns, though, working that ball around till their shooters are in a good position. You know, I think sometimes on Wednesday night they forced it in. That was unfortunate.
Short pass between Tutai and Langman. And it is an unfortunate turnover.
Yes, it would have been nice to have nailed another one for them.
Australia really struggling to find someone down this attacking end. That's far too big.
Katrina Grant has had such a marvellous ANZ Championship for the Steel, and what an opportunity for her tonight.
Crowd not happy here at the Victor Arena. They thought that ball should have gone to the Silver Ferns, but it was a contact by Casey Williams.
Langman through between 2 defenders off the line, does well.
Vantage offside, wing defense. It's contact, goal attack in the centre third.
Grant impressive so far in her debut for the Silver Ferns.
Vantage obstruction.
A debut against Australia doesn't get much better than that.
It's a big one, isn't it? It's a huge one for her.
Goal defense, you're moving
But
into it.
just
Goal defense, you're
fantastic
moving into it.
that,
Penalty pass or shot.
you know, she's been shown the confidence by the coaching team, and she's certainly grasped it, hasn't she?
I really like this combination of her and Casey Williams. This could be one for the future, absolutely. When you consider Casey's 23, And Katrina Grant only 21. Silver Ferns with a held ball. So, at the end of the first quarter, it is the Silver Ferns who lead Australia 12 goals to none. Of this final test between New Zealand and Australia. And New Zealand ahead 12 goals to 9.
Center forward. Ferns.
Tutaya over the head of the defenders, but Gerard, ooh, good in the air, but not quite good enough. Campbell pulls her.
And it looks like he's going to be consistent.
Well, that's all you can ask from an umpire, isn't it, Kerry?
Most certainly.
That they're consistent throughout, so you can just adjust your game.
Great work there from Katrina Grant. This is a fantastic, brilliant defence.
And already we're seeing this is just an area that the defence really needing to bring that ball through court and up to Langman and Seymour, who are dropping deeper a lot earlier tonight.
Nice work from Tutaya.
Because it was that transition from defence through to attack through the mid that perhaps let the Silver Ferns down.
Contact, center.
And interestingly enough, the bench here, as soon as they got that intercept, they were yelling settle, settle as the ball went through the court. That was Wai Tamanu.
Tutaya makes it 10 from 11.
Yeah, she's shooting comfortably, isn't she?
Oh, great pass from Natalie von Berto. Katrina Grant caught up court.
But those balls just not dropping for the Australians tonight, are they? 75% at the moment, the Australians, 9 from 12.
How do you miss that?
Next to her, yeah.
Let's have a look at that fantastic pass. All she needed to do was reward her teammate with finishing it off.
And out of play, centre.
Yes, Grant was caught a little high, but she is up hunting for the ball, and you know, I don't have a huge problem with that. You're going to get caught out now and then.
Nice movement from Tutaya. Really rolling the top of that circle.
So another good start to the quarter. New Zealand started the first quarter well also, and now four zip up in this second quarter.
Well, it's 3 minutes into it. New Zealand have scored 4 goals.
Center, yes.
Australia,
Holding.
0.
Thanks.
And again, good position on the circle edge from Langman.
Just a misunderstanding here between
Seymour, excellent defence, read it well. So they made an error, turned it over quickly.
Yes, thanks, Matt.
Have a look at this work from Julie Seymour. So quick off the mark, read it beautifully.
Yeah, really a silly pass from Rebecca Bully.
Yeah, so far Rebecca Bully hasn't made that much of an impact on the game. I thought that her height outside the circle would cause a few problems for Laura Langman, but she seems to be having no problem at all.
Yes, Prendergast, a tall player as well, who played at wing defence the other on Wednesday night. And Bully playing out of position, traditionally we have seen her at goal keep, and so you know, it takes a while. It's completely different playing out on the wing to in the circle.
Offside, and that's the liberal. Bring it down, please. Down.
Yes, at times looking a little bit lost, I think.
Yes.
Right there. Thanks much.
See, she's 1 metre 86, 6'1". Prendergast, who played there on Wednesday night, 1 metre 83, 6 foot. So not a huge difference height-wise between them.
Too much on the end of that ball. This Australian side is really struggling to bring the ball out of their defensive end.
Yes, that was right across court, wasn't it? They weren't looking up or couldn't break through down court, had to go across. Great defensive work from the Silver Ferns.
Contact, center.
During the quarter break, Norma Plummer, the Australian coach, was talking to Rebecca Bully and saying to her, I need you to make definite drives. Well, 5 minutes into the second quarter, that certainly hasn't happened. Oh, fantastic tip, though, from Bully. So this is where the problem is. Seymour shutting down that middle where Cox traditionally comes through or likes to come through.
Well, it just came to a screaming halt at the edge of the circle there again. The in-circle defenders, Williams and Grant, shut down all options for Natalie von Berto and then came away with the tip. But that's a valuable turnover they haven't scored off.
Let me tell you what a good job that Casey Williams is doing on her opposite, Catherine Cox. Catherine Cox has only put up in 20 minutes as a goal shooter 5 goals.
She's only got 3 of them as well. Only 5 attempts and put 3 away. So to hold Catherine Cox to that.
Goal defense obstruction. Advantage goal.
Yes, the two Silver Fern defenders are working overtime in there, and Jolene Henry and Julie Seymour helping them out big time on the outside of the circle.
Yes, well, that's the important thing, isn't it? With Seymour and Henry, if they can really run the ground and cut the short passes that Australia were getting away with the other evening, they then get the ball lifted for the tall defenders, Grant and Williams, who will have a go at the intercept.
So the ball turned over by Australia. Maggie Duplessis telling Green, the wing attack, you cannot push off. Oh. And a contact by Irene van Dijk. Not sure about that one.
I thought he said goal shooter. However, it was Van Dijk that stood down. Tutaia was a little confused as well. She was saying me.
He's probably used to Irene playing in a goal shoot, you see, so he just called it a goal shoot. So Australia.
Nice lean from Grant. And puts the shot off as well.
What's the chances Susan Pratley might see a bit of the bench at half-time? Let's have a look at this. This is their second under the post. And there is no way anybody's going to get that rebound other than Casey Williams.
And they score from the turnover. Goal defender Katrina Grant just calling time for New Zealand, just getting some ice applied to her knee.
And she, so far,
what a debut.
It's just fantastic. I mean, I played with her down in the Southern Steel this year in the ANZ Championships, and Robin Broughton put a lot of time into this kid. It took some time for her to come up to speed, so to speak. First couple of games, slow to get into it, but by the end of the champs, she was certainly one of the standout players for the side.
She's what I call a hungry player. Look, here's a bit of a change going on here. Cox going out to goal attack, Pratley into the back and goal shoot.
And I guess that's probably a little bit to get Catherine Cox's head away from Casey Williams, get her out there moving around a little bit. And maybe with Pratley being a little bit shorter, those shorter, sharper movements might work on Casey Williams rather than asking for the high ball all the time.
Yes, you've got to remember Cox didn't play in that first test, so just warming back into the game after her injury, but you wouldn't have thought it would have taken a player that was in such form during the ANZ Championship to take this long to get into a test match.
Really, I think it's an endorsement of the defensive pressure from Casey Williams and Katrina Grant.
Well, absolutely. They've forced the change, haven't they?
Vantage obstruction, goal attack.
Oh, great intercept there from Green, but it was actually set up by Catherine Cox with a 3-foot mark over the passer. But here it is.
And again, Australia having to force the long ball.
Natalie von Berto, she took a heavy fall to the ground. Massive knock on the back of her head. It's great defensive pressure by the Silver Ferns, but have a look at this.
New Zealand had it all covered, didn't they? They could see that swinging ball, and as she goes down, the head flips back onto the Wood.
Oh, yeah.
Youch.
That's nasty. But I guess Australia do have options on the bench. They could bring
Well, they've got
Kim
Lauren.
Green
Yeah,
back into centre.
yes, and they've got Lauren Nurse, who would come on in the wing attack position.
But that would certainly be a huge blow to this team, wouldn't it? If their captain, Natalie Von Berto, left the court.
Well, it is their only cover, isn't it? Nurse.
Oh, there it goes.
And bang.
Laura Geitz, the young 20-year-old. Well, the Australians look fairly calm and composed there, but I can tell you, they will not be happy with the way that the score reads. 18 points to the Silver Ferns, 11 to Australia. And Nat Von Berto,
You're out of play.
tough cookie. Katrina Grant called for the contact.
Penalty foul. Right on the whistle.
Good cover from Henry. Puts pressure over the pass.
Margaret outside.
Excellent in the air again. Casey Williams timed it superbly. Australia really under pressure on attack, aren't they? Just pushing the ball a little too far for each other. Not quite the timing that we've seen from them in the past. But a tremendous defensive effort.
From my view, Nat Von Berto was out anyway.
Footwork called by Chris Campbell on Maria Tutaia, and the face tells the story.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
It's gone, sister. Move on. Swing ball.
Cox, that time, better timing on the turn. Nice finish. 5 from 7, seems to be settling.
Contact called on Jolene Henry. Susan Pretley easy in and out with Von Berto.
She doesn't like that long reach, though, over the shot.
That's interesting
Well,
there. You
Pretley
see,
stepped in.
yeah.
Pretley stepped in. I felt that, I agree with you, you were about to say it, weren't you? Sorry, Jenny, mate.
No, that's okay.
But, yeah, Casey Williams could reposition as long as she was still remain 0.9 of a metre from where Pretley's base foot was.
Great work there from Tutaia to get the rebound. A wonderful pass from Jolene Henry that found Tutaia underneath the basket. Henry hunting for that ball.
Yes, well, Australia going back again off that centre pass off. Not getting the drive off the line. And that's what the Silver Ferns are looking for. Lifted ball, and she will take it. Casey Williams in fine form. Little cut on her head, a couple of stitches from the match on Wednesday evening.
It is a fantastic effort being applied by all the defence on the outside that allows Casey Williams to come through and look like a star. Van Dijk, she overcooked that one. I don't think I've ever seen an air ball from Irene before.
No. And especially not off a beautiful intercept from the other end of the court.
Henry coming way up court looking for the intercept.
And the good thing about it is she's recovering really well to pick Green up again.
Well, it was an area of play that Ruth Aiken said she wasn't happy with the defence on Wednesday night, that they allowed the little passes to go and nobody was coming through and trying to take the intercept ball off it. They did a good job at directing running past, but didn't go for ball and flight.
Welcome to International Netball, Katrina Grant, says Kath Cox, bumps her off.
It's actually quite a sound move from Norma Plummer to put Cox out there too, the experienced player against the rookie.
Guess with her height too out there.
Yes.
Easy target. Norma, what's she going to do at half-time?
Bring it down where you are, right there.
I think she's got a dinner date or something else after this match.
Outside, outside.
Well, she's just saying you've got 3 minutes 44 to draw it even, Australia, or I'm going to make some big changes.
So the Silver Ferns out to a 6-goal lead with 3 minutes 30 left to play in the second quarter.
Yes, they went into the second quarter with a good healthy start.
Step. Casey Williams not happy for all that work. Williams way up. Good switch between her and Grant.
Right there.
This is an impressive defensive end for the Silver Ferns.
Can you believe it? What brilliant timing, excellent execution on defence.
I don't know what else to say, really. Finish. All we need now is for the rest of her teammates to finish it off.
Goalkeeper.
Just amazing.
The Australian attack end certainly are in some trouble.
Look at the beautiful skills of this young lady. Timing, elevation, and managed to pull the ball into herself as well. Sometimes you can get a tip, but it flies off. And look at that, 6 clean intercepts from Casey Williams. She said she wasn't happy with her game on Wednesday night and the amount of intercepts she got.
Nice stride there from Seymour. Give and get to Tataya.
Gerard just a bit early on the jump.
Wow. This is an impressive Silver Ferns team that's turned up tonight. Hurting from that first loss in Christchurch on Wednesday night.
The important thing now, though, for this team is to hold on to this lead.
Good work
and
here
press on.
From Katrina Grant, just coming around. Kath Cox stopping the pass from going.
It's really interesting. The defence are dropping 2 back on the shooter in the circle every time, allowing the goal attack to move, and then nice interchanges and picking her up as she drives, as the goal attack drives in. So we see it here, the 2 defence back on Prattley. Now Cox enters.
Seymour called for a deliberate obstruction.
On the hand, keep it on the plate.
Crowd doesn't like the call on Williams. Called for her hand on the ball.
I think it may have been on the hand, actually hitting the hand of the shooter on the shot.
Silver Ferns or Van Dijk called for the contact.
One is contact and offside.
Now this is where Australia is struggling. Silver Ferns putting on that massive defensive pressure.
Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Gerard go out to win defence for Australia in the second half of this match.
Kath Cox not having a happy time tonight, called for a replayed ball.
The second quarter, so some great defensive work. We did see Katrina Grant. We did see her look at her knee at one stage. We called for time, so maybe there's a bit of a niggle there. Maybe they wanted her to finish when she was doing really, really well.
Good hustle there by Tutaia, but didn't come up with the ball. Cox with the long shot.
Not dropping for her. It was from great distance, though.
Contact, goal attack.
Frustration on the face of Casey Williams, saying she's obstructing. Get her off. Nice give and get by Seymour. Pushing the pass a little bit too far, though. Well, doesn't matter. They got it back.
Yeah, I thought it came off a New Zealand hand, but clearly not the way Maggie du Plessis saw it. She's closer to the action than I am.
Boundaries breaking with your
Breaking,
fans.
go defense.
So a break from New Zealand, so a little error.
Contact wing.
Turns the ball over for Australia. Good drive this time from Cox, a lot stronger on it, good timing.
And she's taken a long shot again, too.
Well, this is reminiscent of old times with Catherine Cox, when you could get in her head. We never saw her crack once during the ANZ Championship.
Yeah, isn't it funny? She does this at international level. We used to see her do it a lot on the double.
Oh, what a gift for Casey Williams.
I tell you what, Julie Seymour and Jolene Henry are doing a tremendous job out front, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They're really running the lines, running it hard, and getting that ball lifted.
And they're
or played long.
they're
Yeah,
creating the intercepts for Casey Williams.
absolutely. Pretty to watch.
Boundaries contact.
So whilst Williams picks up the spoils, it's her teammates that are applying the pressure. So Ferns lucky to come up with that rebound.
Both out of play.
Yes, I thought we may have seen Gerard go out to wing defence and Prendergast come on at goal defence instead of in the wing defence position, just to give a wee bit more height defensively for Australia in that circle.
Well, it's no surprise that Prendergast is back on the court.
Yes, Bully just looked a little lost out there at wing defence, didn't she? I guess Norma Plummer tried it, didn't work, and that's what you need to do. Do it in the first half of the match, not the second. At least she's got time to redeem.
Look at this defence from the Silver Ferns. Australia having to work triple time to get the ball in.
I'm from this point.
Julie Seymour is working so hard on the outside of the circle.
And she coughs it up again, Susan Bradley.
Yeah, I'm surprised Norma Plummer didn't make changes in that shooting circle. You know, with how happy she was, supposedly, with Kate Beveridge.
Yeah, so look at those shooting stats. 68% Australia dropped to. Have you ever seen that in international play before from them? Not for a long time.
And nor should you. Kath Cox taking time out.
And 9 less attempts at goal to that of New Zealand as well. And again, a strong start to the quarter from New Zealand. It's been impressive. They've done it in every quarter of the match so far. The first quarter they started well, second quarter as well, and now three goals to none in this early stages of this third quarter.
Talking it up with her captain. There she goes, Julie Seymour, tireless on defence. And that's what we're used to seeing from her. She has been an inspiration for this side tonight.
Coming up in the third quarter break.
Yes, 37 years of age. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
You could be sitting in the lucky seat.
I hope I look half as good as that at her age. I'd be happy. Not that I'm far off it. Kath Cox, worrying times for her. There'll be a lot of things going around in her mind at the moment, and after being benched, she will not be a happy camper. And we have the rookie from Wednesday night, Kate Beveridge, put into the match at goal shooter. That's better flow there from the Australian side. So the Silver Ferns out to a 10-goal lead in this third quarter.
Seymour really working hard to keep Green away from play.
again by the Silver Ferns defence on the outside, pushing their feeders wide, the wing attack in the centre, leaving them and allowing Casey Williams to come up for that intercept. Good work there by Jolene Henry. She did her job. She pushed it. Once again, Casey Williams getting the spoils. Can they reward her down this end? Monia Gerard called again for the contact.
Come this way, come this way. Come this way, I'm still busy talking, come this way.
Maggie Duplessis giving her a lecture. I'm talking to you. Great rebound there by Gerard. Look at the face. She is a tad annoyed, to put it politely. Again, good defence. Good hustle by Henry.
Yes,
Good
they're
pick up.
really putting the pressure on Green. Remember, she is a rookie too to this this Australian side. Just her second cap tonight, and they're really applying the pressure outside.
Brilliant. That was fantastic work there by Scanlon. And she's back on attack, which is the type of game she's renowned for, that strong attacking play through court. Pass by Tutaia.
It's good to see that Van Dijk, now that she's gone back into goal shoot, isn't moving too much in that position. The other evening when they put her back, she still kept running as if she was a goal attack, and when they pop her back, they really want to put a wee nail through her foot and nail her to the ground in the circle.
Big pass from Tutaia. A bit ambitious, but I guess when you're up by 11, why not? Nice give and get there between Prendergast and Chatfield.
Beveridge on the board.
Yeah, just that. She does less movement than a player like Catherine Cox, easier to sight.
And it just changes their pace on attack, so they're a little more controlled with the ball.
Nice
Lovely
work.
drive from Langland. She's getting some really nice cuts. Not playing too high, staying deep.
Tutaia showing young. There it is, look at it. Beautiful shot. Showing Kate Beveridge how it's done.
Contact, Australia centre. Australia centre.
Yes, they set her up. Converto.
Centre.
There go the yells. I'm sure you heard them at home. Deeper eyes, deeper. That's Irene Van Dijk. Stay deep, stay in the circle. Don't creep up. And that's what I was just talking about. When she goes back to goal shoot, they want her in there in the circle.
Great rebound
Right there.
Now apparently the ones under the goal are the hardest.
I'd never know. I've always been a defender.
That's right.
I'm not sure you would know.
Shooters keep telling me though. Good intensity there from Seymour. Great pass from Green, but equally as good defence from the Silver Ferns. Yeah, Cheryl Scanlon just called at the end when she jumped.
Beveridge calm. She's come on under a lot of pressure.
Just feel like the Australians have got the wood on the Ferns just in this little patch of play here. The defensive end have picked up a little bit more ball, and they seem to be getting it in that other end.
Clever pass there by Beveridge. And the calls are coming from the Silver Ferns bench to Cheryl Scanlon. Move your feet. Great steady shot from Prattley. Van Dijk with the hand up, saying, here's the space, give it to me here. Great rebound there from Bianca Chatfield.
Yes, she did well, kept Van Dijk away from the rebound space.
This is, again, good defensive work from the Silver Ferns. Australia really struggling.
And that quick transition from attack onto defence, and the fact that Langman is plays the centre and wing defence. She's a good defender as well. Really turning it on early.
Wasted opportunity there, though. Australia get another chance to have a go at getting this ball out of their end. Bomberto looking for someone. Green onto Pratley. Pratley looking.
Australia struggling on attack again. Great defence. It often takes time for a defensive pairing to get together when there's a change with Scanlon going in there.
She's really struggling down here. She's stepping off and away from Bianca Chatfield.
Well, Irene might be struggling, but this Australian defensive end is having a nightmare.
Getting that ball out.
Oh, jeepers. You just want to crawl under a rock, wouldn't you? Langman, yeah, foot went offside. And again, you just can't afford to do that. Everybody's working so hard, you get a turnover, and it's just a silly mistake. Nice little cutback by Beveridge.
Contact centre. What's that offside, please? Advantage offside. Short.
Pretty unlucky. That was called a short pass by Chris Campbell. I felt there was certainly room for a defence to come between that one. Pretty hard done by Norma Plummer. Sue Kenny to her left, assistant coach on this occasion.
Good work there.
Sue Kenny was a very fine goal attack, wing attack for Australia.
What's the chances tomorrow the headlines will be something around Norma Plummer not happy with the physicality and the umpiring in this match?
Yeah, she looked like a stunned mullet just then with that short pass.
Yeah, look, and I'd probably have to go some way to agreeing with her too.
Yeah.
But I guess at international level you come to expect that, and you do whatever you can get away with.
Well, this is probably more a reason why she won't be happy. Look at that penalty count. Australia 62 to New Zealand's 39, and that's what she was talking about in the papers in the last couple of days as well, is the fact that they were penalised a lot more in the first test also.
Oh, good work from Henry.
And she felt that the Silver Ferns were being more rough, if you like.
Let me tell you something about Jolene Henry. Yesterday at training, she dislocated her finger. Popped it back in, walked on the court. You okay, Jolene? No worries. She's a tough cookie. The girl from Wanganui. Now, of course, living in Hamilton. Nice little pop there by Tutaia. Good work there from Monia Gerard. Oh.
They've been doing a lot of that, Australia, though, haven't they? Just pushing their players too much. Bomberto did really well to keep that ball in play.
Monia Gerard is not a happy camper.
No, she's been pulled quite a lot down that defensive end, and I guess she feels it's not going both ways.
That was very good work from Williams over that shot. She held, she jumped, and then she still stayed within the 0.9 of a metre and stayed up and over the shot.
Bit of wide Maramato Monu coming through, I think, in her defensive game. Williams feels she's been hard done by as Australia slowly pull this game back. Still down by 8 goals. 30 seconds to go. They'll want to nail this one heading into that final quarter.
Well, it's been a messy quarter, hasn't it? Just 6 goals apiece from these teams, so Australia may make it 7 if they can get this shot in. Ball almost rolled to Pratley, clears the hands and misses.
Susan Pratley is having a nightmare of a night. Well, there we go. At the end of the third quarter, the Silver Ferns ahead by 8 goals, 29 to 20.
At the score, 29 to 21, 1 quarter to play.
So here we have it. Danica Wipiiti back into the side after debuting in 2002. She's on court with Maria Tutai.
There's a look to the future for you,
Absolutely.
Jenny May, isn't it? And I'm not surprised the change was made. Irene just 3 from 8 in that third quarter. In fact, New Zealand 6 from 14 in the third quarter of the match. So had plenty of attempts, but could only put away 6 of them.
And I don't think I've ever seen a test where Irene van Dijk has been benched against Australia.
Starting goal, shoot up.
Danica Wipiiti missing her first shot. And again, that defensive pressure.
Goal attack, goal third. Starting both players.
Well, it was a great opportunity for Ruth Aiken to bring Wipiiti on a healthy 8-goal lead. But I can tell you 8 goals by this Australian team is not a huge lead.
No.
There's a bib on the ground, just being reattached to Pratley.
Scanlon now calling time. She was at the Warriors last night in her Warriors jersey. Come on, Prime Minister. Where's your Silver Ferns dress? And of course, leader of the opposition, John Key, sitting next to the lovely Lois Viewer. No doubt she's agitated.
They're all here tonight.
She'll be getting an earful from Lois. She'll be giving him medication about netball.
And he'll be looking for her vote.
Exactly. Norma. Looking forward to her post-match interview. Pratley finding some sort of rhythm early in this fourth quarter. It's been missing for most of the match. Nice drive there from Green. Henry looking for the tip or the intercept. Nice work there from Beveridge.
Not happy to shoot tonight, though.
Well, she's missed a couple of long ones that she's tried. Oh, well, maybe she just lost her rhythm again.
Well, Casey Williams has been strong in this facet of play as well. The rebounds.
Pratley wasn't going to let go of the ball. Oh, nice work there from Chatfield, but just can't pull it in.
Contact, goalkeeper. Got the pass, yes. Go back.
Danica looking for the rebound if there is one. Moni Gerard, though.
Yes, much the shorter player. Did well, Gerard.
Oh, good take there from Green. And again, the ball having to go back.
And forced Australia are running on top of each other a little on attack. As you saw the ball coming through the mid, you thought, oh, they managed to eke it through to Green, but just don't seem to have the balance and timing that you normally see in their play.
Well, you're seeing that from the Silver Ferns from one end to the other. And beautifully finished off by Tutaia. Whupiiti yet to register on the board. One from none, or none from one. All right, this Silver Ferns attacking in, just struggling a little bit, trying to find Whupiiti. And she settled for her first or second shot. She does. She'll be relieved by that.
That'll make you feel good.
Just have a wee look at the turnover to score. Remember in the first test, New Zealand just 8 from 22, a very low percentage, down in the 30s. 54% of their turnovers are scoring off tonight, and it's Australia that are down in the 30s. So,
which is reflected in the score.
Reflected in the score, forcing them into the errors, correct. Nice drive again from Langman, but just straight through the hands.
Yeah, lucky.
Gets the call though.
Outside, pass.
So, if this is the future of the Silver Ferns with Langman in at wing attack, who's the future centre?
Yes, well, therein lies a very good question. I guess, you know, we have to look at who was strong in the ANZ Championship that might be in contention. I think you're probably a wee bit over on the wrong end of the scale, Jenny May, but maybe your little teammate down there at the Steel, Liana Burrock-Chase.
Yeah, she'll be back on court next year, so she certainly is a strong possibility for the Silver Ferns centre bib.
Well, they'll certainly miss Seymour if she does retire. She's just been in such brilliant form tonight, led by example.
Yeah, there's plenty of go in those old legs yet. She's been outstanding.
But that seems to be the way that the Australian team is going tonight. Nothing is going their way.
Comes up with Ferns. Contact. Bring it up. That's the still. Yes.
Nice work by Scanlon. She's looking for that long pass across the circle edge. Green not happy with Henry. Not that Henry will care.
Well, there's a couple of...
Wow, can Australia keep this back within the next 7 minutes and 40 seconds? So often these games come down to the last minute or two. Great shot by Whupiiti.
Just have a look at the shooting stats. Look how they've evened up. New Zealand were well ahead of Australia for quite a portion. In fact, at half-time, New Zealand were 85%. Third quarter, 71% to Australia, 68%, and just still dropping slightly, aren't they?
I just think that goes to show
Getting a little tired. And
how physical this match is and how physical the umpires are allowing it to get.
Yeah, they're under pressure, aren't they, those shooters, with some pretty oppressive defence.
Nice little pop there from Whippi-Iti.
Player of the match for you, Jenny May, at the moment. What are you thinking?
That's a tough one, hey? There's probably a couple in contention. I like the way this young lady's been playing tonight. Just steady. All of them have certainly played their part in this match. No love lost between those two, one would say. Yes. Let's have a look at this. How you doing?
Excuse me.
Oh, and Henry just won't give anything either. Pulled on that occasion, no.
Yeah, sometimes just gets a little agitated, doesn't she? Yes, and just gets involved, a wee bit too involved.
Pratley. Oh, she's let off the hook there by Williams.
Yeah, just that little fake just drew Williams in a little, didn't it? Gave her the free shot.
Here we see a little resurgence from Australia. Pulled it back within 6. Nice pass from Langman to Whippi-Iti. And there she goes. She dishes it off to Taia. Says, you go for the shot. If you miss it, I'll be there for the rebound. Is she? No.
Wrong side of the post for her, but we needed that goal too. They've had a little run on.
Absolutely.
Yes, Australia up by 2 in this final quarter.
Oh, Gerard, what was she thinking? She's getting a little bit too tricky. Doesn't matter though, Australia's still with ball in hand.
New Zealand have been impressive in this area of court. Their attack on defence, and again, pays off. Tremendous work, Maria Tutaia. Finishes her own shot.
I don't think I've ever seen Maria Tutaia get so much defensive ball. She's having a great game on D.
She certainly has, and what I've been impressed with is sometimes we see Maria go to sleep in her quarter in the match, you know, like she just drifts off in the game, but she has been there for the full 60 tonight.
And I can only put that down to Nolene Taurua and the work that she's been doing with that kid down with the Magic. See Williams. Okay, I can umpire too. This is a very physical game. Cheryl Scanlon trying to pull the contact.
Lovely hold, Beveridge.
So 6 goals in it with just 3 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Contact, ball attack, counter pass, watch out. Good. Holding, center. Center with, yes.
Good little pass between the two mid-quarters, just keeping it safe.
Chatfield making it difficult for Whippi-Iti in there. Not getting quite the space you'd like. But she gets the call. Chatfield was all over her that time. But she's a strong player, Whippi-Iti, isn't she? She's got a good strong hold and a lovely finish.
Signature finish by Whippi-Iti. Little jump shot. Ruth's not impressed though. And that's what you get with this kid playing in at wing attack. We know she's a fantastic defender as a centre in wing defence.
Both your balls, thank you. Contact.
You all heard that, didn't you? Cheryl be an option. They wanted her on that transverse line to allow the attacks to play deeper.
So Australia get an opportunity to put this game a little closer. And I've just realised how low scoring this match is. 29 goals, Australia, in 58 minutes.
Oh, very low scoring match.
Williams not impressed. She felt she got a clean hand to that one.
thought was a low-scoring match. That was 43 to 37 at the World Championship to Australia, but this, way low. It just shows what a big defensive game it has been, and I think the umpires have allowed that.
Quickly pulls the score back to within 6. But the Silver Ferns have really put on the intense pressure this evening. And Ricky eating.
I have not known Australia to score such a low scoreline. You have to go back years to find where they didn't get over 35 goals. I'm looking at one in 2005 where they only got 36. But to be just sitting on 31 attempts, that shows how sterling this defence has been this evening.